Hi, this is Mark from LongIslandWatch.com, and today a little Seiko double release. I've got two of the new Save the Ocean watches, which I talked about right after Basel, and I might have showed some screenshots recently. So I've got the Samurai edition and the Turtle edition. So there's two new ones. There's more that are coming. There's some kind of solar tunas that are going to be on the way. And maybe some more pressages, but these two are certainly the two that I am most excited about, and wait till you see them. So I feel these might be the best looking dials to come out of Seiko in a very long time, including all the newly released blue dial watches, the SBDC 053, the 055, even the Patty Turtle from last year. There's something about these blues. Look at them. Aren't they gorgeous? I mean, we'll get in on them in a second, but it is just a beautiful blue. It's textured. It's meant to look like the surface of the ocean, and it gradients down to dark blue to black on the bottom. Just awesome. So it comes in both a turtle format and a samurai format, SRPC91. SRPC93. Both of these are the ones I'm going to show you here are USA releases. So we'll start with one on the left hand and we'll go to the one on the right hand. Okay, so we are going to start with the turtle, and this is model number SRPC91. You can read some of the goodies there on the tag, but it is basically your standard turtle, the same turtle reissue that came out a few years ago. Model numbers SRP773, 775, 777, and 779. So this is basically the same watch, just with updated coloring. So this is part of the Save the Ocean collection. So what is Save the Ocean? And I'm just going to read this verbatim, and then we'll continue on with the watch. Part of the proceeds from the sale of the collection, Seiko is doing this, is donated to the nonprofit Fabien Cousteau Ocean Learning Center that raises awareness of ways to preserve and protect the planet, waters, and endangered marine life. So that's enough for the commercial. As far as the pricing and everything, they kept the pricing exactly the same as all the other turtles. Which is great because they are donating some of the money, so apparently they are eating that little bit of extra money. So it is still a, whatever they are, $495 retail watch, and we sell them for around $370 or so. It is a Seiko USA release. So let's get into it. It is a 45 millimeter case, just like the other turtles. It's around 13.3 thick. It's 47 millimeters tip to tip. Your typical turtle, it's shorter than you would imagine a watch of this size being. It is a 22 millimeter lug, and it comes on that same turtle strap, that the strap we sell alone for $40. Got the beautiful sign keeper, nice clasp, super soft, very nice. Solid screw down case back. It is a 200 meter diver, Hardlex mineral crystal, and of course LumiBrite for all of your luminescence viewing. So it's this Save the Ocean collection. The dial obviously looks like waves a little bit, the surface of the ocean. It's blue and it gradients down to a dark blue or black at the bottom. The chapter ring is blue. Maybe a good time to say it, I'm actually using a new lighting setup. So I think it's not a moment too soon because this watch really demands a good lighting setup to really capture the beauty, and it's looking good in the viewfinder. I hope it's going to be good on the big screen. So it's got the blue dial, it's got the silver hands, white seconds hand, and the bezel itself from 0 to 20 is a light blue and then a darker blue from the 20 to 60. Unidirectional 120 click bezel, beautiful action. I did notice this. The crown is, I don't know if it's PVD or gunmetal. Maybe it's more of a gunmetal gray, which I thought was interesting. I don't know why they did that. The other turtles have, stainless crowns. So a cool little touch there. I guess let's do the loom shot and then we'll get into the rest of the details. So as usual, where I am, it's not very dark, but you can clearly see, I'll kind of get away from the light a little bit. It's very easy to read at night. It's LumiBrite. It's going to glow, like a flashlight. There's a dot on the bezel for your registration to 12 o'clock. So the watch runs on Seiko's 4R36 movement, which is a 24 joule automatic hand winding and hacking movement. Hacking means you pull out the crown 2 clicks, the second hand stops. When you go to change the time. You wind it this way, it'll wind like that, or it'll wind by the motion on your wrist, and when it's fully wound, it'll go around 40 hours before it needs to either be wound or worn again. Pulling it out one click will change the day and the date. It's a dual language wheel, English and Spanish, just like all Seiko USA models are. Let's pull in on the dial and check it out a little bit. So there's that gorgeous blue dial. Man, it comes to life. It is awesome looking, and I love that they did a blue chapter ring. And I will say, guys, that I picked this one up at random. I didn't check it for alignment, and I was happy to see that it really is very well aligned. So hopefully a lot of the alignment issues are kind of behind us now. But still, everything is great. Movement Japan. Not made in Japan, but Movement Japan. Diver is 200 meters, so it meets the ISO 6425 standards for a dive watch. It's got the Prospex X just below the center part of the dial, and Seiko. We'll flip it over. We'll check out the case back. And you can make out the movement is Japan, from Japan, Air Diver, Seiko. Special edition because it saved the waves, 200 meters, stainless steel. And there's the serial number. And if you watch my other videos, that 84 means it's made in 2018, April of 2018. So extremely fresh, extremely new. As I'm tilting it, one thing I did pick up on, I guess, is that the bezel is gunmetal too. I actually didn't see that. Have not seen that at first. I had not seen that at first, excuse me, because I constantly look at it like this. But let's pull out a bit, and you can see the side of the bezel, obviously now. So now it all makes sense why the crown and the bezel are gunmetal. It's funny, I looked at this, or I drooled over it for a decent period of time before before I filmed it, and I didn't see that until now. So this is the turtle, and let's pull up the Samurai. So really, the Samurai is pretty much the same thing. Let's fix the bezel. There we go. It is SRPC93. The other one was SRPC91. A little more expensive because it's on the Bracelet, $525. We sell it for right around $400, maybe a hair under. It's got the same dial, though, the same quality dial, LumaBright, 200 meters. It's got the gunmetal on the bezel and on the crown. It's just it's the same watch, I guess, in Samurai badging. 0 to 15 is a lighter color, and 15 to 60 is the darker color on the bezel. The Samurai is a more angular case, so the size of the Sammy, I call it the Sammy, is 43.8 in diameter, 13.5 thick, and it's just 1 millimeter larger or longer on the tip to tip. Comes in at 48 millimeters, still a 22 millimeter lug. The Samurai bracelet is quite nice. We do sell an upgrade by strap code. It's the Hexad bracelet, which looks even nicer. Totally makes out the watch. Definitely elevates it. There's really, honestly, other than just looking at it, there's not much more to say about it. The only other difference is it runs on a 4R35 movement. The other one runs on the 4R36. This is a 4R35, which basically just drops the day. So all you have is the date. And in doing so, you lose 1 joule. It's a 23 joule movement. But in this case, the joule count does not make a difference. Something I want to say, I've said it before, it's definitely worth saying again. Samurai, Turtle, Seiko does not make up these names. If you go to the Seiko site, Seiko USA site, they will not call it by those names. You guys call it that. You, people watching it in the blogosphere, you're the ones that name all these. The Samurai, the Turtle, the Shogun, the Sea Urchin, the Monster, the Sumo. The list goes on and on and on. These names are not, so if you go and look and go, I'm looking for a turtle, I don't see it on Seiko's website. Well, they don't call it a turtle. They call it a Prospex diver. So I just think that, it's just worth noting again. I guess we'll finish it up. I'll pop both of them on in this instance because I love them both. I think they're, honestly, like I said it before, this might be one of the best looking blue dials that I have seen in a long time. It simply blew me away when I opened the box, like a kid in a candy store. My goodness, is that not drool worthy? I mean, look at that. Look how nice it looks. Look at the dial. You love blue? Man, this is it. When I first saw this in Basel, I knew immediately. I said, wow, these are going to be smash hits, and without a doubt. Even on my 6 3/4 inch wrist, a watch that's 43 and change in diameter still looks fine. It looks great because the lugs are squat, and I'm trying to get used to my new setup here to show the wrist shots, but it looks totally awesome, and it would look great with a variety of bracelet options from Strapcode, or even the stock Seiko bracelet, which we sell separately, or even a nylon. Limitless possibilities here. And at just 1 more millimeter in length, here's the Samurai. Between the two, the Samurai and the Turtle, not just in this coat, but in all of the Seikos, I personally like the Samurai better. I like the angled lugs, more of a, I don't know, is it a technological look? I don't know, a harder look. I dig it. I think it's really cool. The SRPB, I'm doing this from memory, SRPB49, I think, which is the dark blue with the grayish bezel. Beautiful watch. Always loved it. Thought about maybe grabbing one for myself, but no. I think it's probably going to be one of these. This is super hot. It's just, obviously, you guys know the blue, and just a great pedigree and everything else to go with it. This has been Mark from LongIslandWatch.com, showing you 2 new Seiko divers from the Save the Ocean collection. Before I forget, so if you like the video, you subscribe. I say that all the time, right? So after you subscribe, though, you have to pick your notification options, and you probably want to be notified every time a video is released, because when I do something like this, I know they're going to be hot and they might sell out fast. So if you want one, you gotta be on the notification list. So please like this video if you enjoyed it. Please subscribe to the channel if you have not done so. And if you have any questions or comments, put them down below, and I will be sure to address them as soon as I can. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day. Bye bye.